Hello, my fellow YouTubers. So, today's topic I want to talk about is the law of attraction. Now, I know there's, as I said, many extensive videos out there regarding this, but I just wanted to use this one particular video to explain to everyone out there and combine all the information that I know just into one video so everyone can understand how this actually works. Now, the law of attraction, it is powerful, it is useful when used the right way. It can bring you to so many amazing things in your life that you would have never thought were possible. Now, I say this because I had nothing before. I was living in a room. I wasn't making enough money. I didn't know what to do. And now I'm able to breathe. I'm able to relax. I'm able to you know, enjoy my life. I'm able to make great money now. I was able to manifest my dream apartment because of it. I was able to do so many things because of the law of attraction. And with the law of attraction, the most important thing you need to understand about it is belief. Now, when there's something that you want and truly, I mean truly want in your life, you need to understand why you want it. Why do you want it? What is it that's going to make you become out of it? You know, that's the number one thing I learned. I needed to understand why is it that I want this? It could be for a variety of reasons, but that reason is what matters. And when I was able to understand what I wanted during my hardest time in my life, like I said, I was living in a room, you know, I literally had nothing. I had no money. I didn't know what to do. My family was very limited in helping me. There was really not much they can do for me, and I was just out there to help myself. My parents went through a really, really rough breakup, and this happened when I was a child. This happened when I was a little kid, and I had to accept what happened and move on. And ever since then, my life has been a little bit tough. But if it wasn't for that experience in my life, I would have never been where I am today. I would have never been the man that I am or have become because of it. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful that even till this day, I still have my mom, I still have my dad. I have my one sister, lives right down the street from me, by the way. Um, and it's incredible how I was able to get to where I am now. Now, like I said, state the reason behind why you want this. Clearly and subconsciously. Let your subconscious body, let it be known why is it that you want this. So it can understand it. Once you're able to understand it, you're able to move on from that point. Now, step number 2 is to visualize it. Visualize as if you already have it. Now, I say this because from where I was before, I visualized everything that I wanted in my mind. I visualized my dream home. I visualized the money I wanted to be making. I visualized, every single detail that I wanted. Okay? Now, once you visualized it, something has to manifest out of it. Given that you believe that it's going to happen, something, no matter what the circumstances are, something will. And when I say will, it's going to happen. It will manifest as long as you hold on to that. Okay? Now, I'm not saying you have to think about this every single day. Well, you want to think about it every day, but you don't want to reflect on it for more than 5 to 10 minutes a day. Okay? Because, of course, you're going to overwhelm yourself at that point. So, visualize it, hold on to it. Okay? Think about this thing that you want each and every single day. And eventually, you're going to start seeing signs. Your intuition, your gut is going to start telling you to make moves. And by making moves, you need to start getting yourself out there. You need to start, you know, figuring out how to get to that stage that you visualized. Your conscious mind is going to start thinking, it's going to start saying, wow, wait a minute. If I do this, I'm able to get to this stage. And once I get to that stage, I'm able to get to this stage. So this is a step-by-step process that you want to take. And, it's not going to happen in one day. It may not happen in 1 week. It may not happen even a month, maybe a year. Who knows? But trust the timing of the universe. Trust that this is going to happen in your life. As long as you believe and hold on to this and visualize it, it will manifest in your life. Okay? Now, one example that I can give you is when I knew I was in the hardest time of my life, I was like, the law of attraction isn't real. It's not going to work. My hopes and dreams were so shattered that I was like, wow, I'm going to be stuck in this life that I'm in now for the rest of my life. And guess what? You will be if you keep thinking that way. So I told myself, you know what? No. I'm going to start switching my focus, getting my focus out of that negativity and start thinking positive. Okay? I had a roof over my head. I was thankful for what I had at that moment. I was thankful that I was still making a little bit of money. I was thankful that I had a roof over my head. I was thankful that my family was there. I was thankful that, I was able to eat every day. These little things are what many people overlook. And this is why things sometimes don't work out for them or it never manifests, because they're not grateful for what they already have. When you're grateful for what you already have, you're able to get a clear understanding and you're able to understand what it is that you want more. The universe will always provide. Always. Okay? So always be grateful for what you have. And once you acknowledge that, you're able to take that next step. You're able to believe that you deserve more or want more. And as I said, once you are able to understand that feeling and actually believe that it's going to happen, as I said, it's almost guaranteed that something will manifest out of that. So hold on to your dreams, because trust me, it will get there. As soon as I started to visualize, as soon as I started to believe that I deserved it and it was going to happen, little by little, I was led to where I am today. Okay, it took me steps. It didn't take me from the room I was in to where I am now. Absolutely not. The first thing that happened was I took that first step and I said, you know what? I'm going to go out there and find myself a better job. And lo and behold, I was able to do that. And I got the job. I believed I was going to get the job. And I knew it was for me, because the second I saw it, that was a sign from the universe saying, hey, this is for you. You better apply. So guess what? I did. And the next day I got a phone call stating, hey, son, you're hired. Please come in for an interview. And I was excited. I was like, oh my God, like, I believed it. I visualized exactly what I wanted, and that all of a sudden just came into my life. And it didn't even take a week, because I held on to that dream. I held on to that vision each and every single day. And the universe gave me that first step. And that's the first step I took. And from there on, I was able to get the job. I met amazing people, and I was able to make so much more money than what I was before. And I was happy. I was so content. I was like, wow, I took the first step. Now, the second step that happened during this whole manifestation process that I went through was, it's rather interesting and funny how this happened. But as I said, my dream was to manifest an amazing apartment for myself, something that I never thought I could do, coming from making $9 an hour and barely living. Or I was like, you know what, I'm still holding on to that dream. It's gonna happen one way or another. So I met this woman at my job, and she was great. You know, she was actually married but separated from her husband. So her and I became very close. You know, all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute, this is rather interesting. I didn't know that this can actually happen. You know, because it's been a while since I was involved, you know, in a relationship. So I was pretty happy where things were going. And during that time, I was living with my sister, and you know, she also happened to live like literally a block away from my sister, and I never knew that. So I was like, you know, oh my God, you live right next to where I'm living, you know, and you know, at that point, you know, she was like, wow, I didn't know that either. Maybe we should like hang out, and, you know, I'll pick you up at your house, or, you know, maybe I could come over one time. We can, you know, hang out and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, sure, why not, you know? And, you know, at that point, I was like, oh God, you know, I'm living with my sister. I really don't have a place of my own. And I didn't know what to do. I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, you know, I hope there will be some type of delay in this. And of course, there surely was a delay, a huge delay. And she had to go work somewhere else for a few months down south because of it. And you know, she says she will be back. And I was like, hey, you know, I will be here waiting, and you know, I can't wait for the day. And given that at this point, she already knew I was living, um, you know, around the area, so out of nowhere, this was about maybe a week or two after she had already left down south Jersey to work. There was an apartment for rent. Apartment literally 2 houses down from where my sister lives. As I mentioned earlier in the video, she lives right down from me. There's 2 houses right down from where she lives, an apartment for rent, first floor. And I was like, universe, is this a sign that you're sending me right now? Like, whoa, what do I do? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna take the risk, because if you don't take risk in life, you're not gonna get anywhere. Or if there are any what ifs, you're not gonna get anywhere in life. Just go it, go for it, go for what you want, and that's exactly what I did. I went for what I want, and I thought to myself, wow, I don't think I'm gonna get I don't think I'm gonna get this apartment. I don't think I'm going to get approved for it. But I held on to a positive thought with myself, and I said, you know what? This is the second step that the universe has sent me. It's gonna happen. And out of nowhere, you know, I met with the realtor, and he said, congratulations, it's yours. And at that point, I was literally about to pass out. I was like, no way, this just happened to me. I was like, wait a minute. So I thought about it. That woman that I had worked with at my job was literally put in front of me to get this apartment. I mean, if I'm able to think about it clearly. And what's funny about this whole entire thing is that she never came back. She never came back. She left, and to this day, we have very limited contact with each other. And you know, I did this for the very reason to impress her, to be like, wow, yeah, I do live alone and whatnot. But at the same time, I had to understand she was married, and she had to go back down to what she needed to do, what's best for her. But yet again, because of her, or I should say because of the universe, that the universe I put that person in front of me, I was able to manifest my apartment. You know, I was able to manifest something that I wanted for such a long time, and it became true. And it's amazing how the universe works. It's amazing the things that the universe will put in front of you in order to gain exactly what you want. But with the law of attraction, believe that you can have it. Hold on to that vision. Do not let it go. Always believe in yourself. Have that faith. For whatever you believe in, for whatever you have your faith held onto, that is what is going to manifest in your life. You know, use this story that I had just told you to gain a better idea as to how the law of attraction works, and it has worked tremendous wonders for me till this day. And I want to be able to share this information with you out there. And I hope I was able to make your day or night. And I appreciate you taking the time to see my videos. Thank you.